What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes MC coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over, obviously, free agent wide receivers. I think we can all agree that we need a complimentary receiver for Devontae Smith, and there's plenty of them out there. I think one we have to talk about that can allude to, obviously, a little bit of help from some players in general is wide receiver Mike Williams. Now, Mike Williams for 2021 obviously had that brilliant catch with no time on the clock versus the Raiders in that last game of the season, which was a crazy back and forth game. So he had 76 catches, ranked 27th. 1,146 yards, ranked 12th, and then ranked tied 9th for 9 touchdowns. Came in 12th with 15.1 yards average per reception. And Mike Williams is a big body. Probably, reminds me of Alshon Jeffrey, in the early days of Alshon Jeffrey, but a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. Great route runner. 6'4", 218 pounds. I mean, this is a guy I wanted 4 years ago. Definitely was high on my draft board, but obviously we did not get him. But there has been some help from Darius Slay. There has been some little things going on Twitter, and Darius Slay has been having a little bit of a back and forth with Mike Williams. This past January, I think a couple days ago. Just them going back and forth in a relationship that they do have. Saying Mike is going to earn the money obviously after this year. So I don't know if the Chargers are going to re-sign Mike Williams, but this is definitely another option. I know you have options like Michael Gallup, which is an ex-Cowboy, which I'm not really a big fan of even signing. Christian Kirk from Arizona. Allen Robinson is a big one for me. Devontae Adams is probably going to get franchise tagged, or I think he already did get franchise tagged. So I mean, he's going to be out of it. So there's going to be some good for Calvin Ridley trade. I mean, there's a lot of different decisions the Eagles can make as the number 2 receiver. I think if Greg Ward does walk, if they don't re-sign him, they make Quez Watkins the number 3. They put Quez in the slot if they want to do that, and then obviously Jalen Reagor, I just have no optimism for him to do much of anything for next year. I think really if Reagor doesn't even make the roster next year, I think regardless this is going to be Rager's last year next year. And he's a first round pick obviously, but I think the Eagles have given him most of every opportunity coming his way and hasn't shown much of anything. Mike Williams is a beast. It's a big body receiver. They can get those 50-50 contested catches and can run by a whole defense. Top of his route is fantastic. The break of his route is fantastic. And I think this is great. I mean, Darius Slay kind of did the same thing with Steven Nelson. Now, obviously, Steven Nelson wasn't a top free agent. Kind of waited till after the draft. It was a cornerback we needed because we didn't draft one. Zach McPherson we did draft in the 4th round, but we really don't have, we could have drafted, obviously, Asante Samuel Jr. We missed out on a lot of guys in that 2nd round. When we, drafted Landon Dickerson, that really came to be a really nice gem for the Philadelphia Eagles. And surprisingly, he has. I didn't think he was going to actually be healthy. I didn't think he was going to do much of anything. I mean, he should have been a late 1st round pick, but obviously with the ACL injury the year before for Alabama, things do change. But Darius Slay, the recruitment process is already starting. It seems like him and Mike Williams have a really good relationship. Obviously, Darius Slay is on contract throughout the 2022 season and then is a free agent after that. So to get a complimentary receiver, I wonder if the Eagles are actually thinking the same thing, or they're going to keep Quez Watkins as the number 2 to Devontae Smith. Quez Watkins has a lot of talent. I think they just should add more. Their offensive line is set. Obviously, if Jason Kelce, it looks like he might stay. I'm going to go on and just to say that Jason Kelce probably will stay on this offensive line, but I think this team is set going into next year offensively. Obviously, add some more depth pieces, but I think you really need to pay some hard-earned money and go get a top wide receiver to complement, and number 2 receiver to complement Devontae Smith. And I'm telling you, this offense is going to be rolling. I think, we're using Devontae Smith as much as possible. I think we can use him a lot better in this offense. I still don't think they're using him the right way. And I think, more will open up because it's really Dallas Goedert and Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert is playing really well. So to have a Mike Williams in there too it's going to be exciting if this could happen. So we'll see. We have a while. I mean, really not a while because March is free agency. So it's going to come quicker before you know it. So let me know what you guys think about Mike The Mike Williams coming to the Philadelphia Eagles. Darius on the recruitment process. Take this with a grain of salt, guys. Obviously, they're talking, but does it mean anything? No, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on, even if we lose this week or if we don't, to see whenever happens. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Shakes, what up? Follow us. Peace out, guys. Peace.